There's nothing like the iconic design and wide hips of a 911, but you and I aren't the only ones who love it. Rocks and road debris do too. You see, while you're driving on the road or the track, your wheels are constantly spinning, flinging rocks and road debris straight down the side of your car, scratching it and nicking it. Add wheel spacers and it gets even worse. The worst part is Porsche is completely aware of the problem, and their fix is to put a piece of paint protective film that they're charging you for on the back of your car. But that's nothing more than a band-aid for the problem. So in today's video, we're fixing the problem at the source with world famous TLG Mud Flaps. Tommy, aka Tommy L Garage, has been making these in his garage for years. In a quick Google search will yield a ton of results of happy customers around the globe. We've recently partnered with Tommy to professionally produce these for added precision and a wider application list. So with that, let's get started. For today's install, we are not going to be removing the wheels, but if you'd like to do it to make it a little bit easier, you are more than welcome to. We are going to simply start the car, turn the wheel to get the wheel out of the way. Next, what you want to do is grab your mud flap that looks like this. These are going to be the fronts, the one with the little tabs here. And what I like to do is I like to have it so that the number is facing the car so that it's not seen. What you want to do over here where your side skirt splits, you want to put one tab below and one tab above. You simply push that back and that is going to help you position it. Then what we like to do is slide it all the way up until it stops. One of the cool things about these mud flaps are they do have a little flexibility to the install. So if you don't want them that high, if you want to put them a little bit lower, you are more than welcome to. Same thing with the angle. If you would like to angle the top in a little bit more, or maybe the bottom, or maybe the whole thing, you'll have the ability to do so. When I position them, I like to make sure that one of these tabs is below in the side skirt and one is in the fender section, and I go up until it stops just like that. Then I like to make them as far out as possible, and then I position them by looking down the side of the car. Now, if I was to leave them just like this, I can see the little holes, and that's not going to work, and they're sticking out quite far. So what I'm gonna do is slowly start to push them in and then just make sure that everything is nice and straight. And then from there, what you can do is you can drive a screw in here and then also one down here just right into the fender liner, and that's what's going to secure everything in place. So I'm gonna take one of the provided screws, go into this top hole, and it's just going into plastic, so it's super easy to do. Then I'm going to do the same, the one on the bottom. Now, if you don't like looking at these holes, or especially if you have a lighter color car, what you can do is also take a piece of electrical tape and cover up these holes. Next, for the rear, you need a T25 to remove this factory screw. Grab your rear flap. Again, I like to have the number facing inwards, and I am going to be selecting this hole because I think it's going to line up a little bit more consistently with my front. So then what you do is just carefully put this in by hand, and then you can align it, and then using the technique that we used before from the rear of the vehicle, you can position it to your liking. Again, the rear is very adjustable just like the front. Then you can finish tightening the factory screw. Then to make sure that nothing is going to pivot or shift, there's another hole in the mud flap in the back here, so use the included screw and install that now. Thing that I love about these is that they are very discreet. So they're going to keep everybody's eyes on your car, but rocks off your car. If you're looking for a set for your 911, your BMW, or other makes and models, see the links down in the description below. Once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and stay tuned because we have many more videos coming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.